Welcome to another edition of the Coffee Challenge. A while back ago on the bus, we had a little mutiny. Some of the other guys took over. They put me on the back of the bus. They took my GPA away. No lanterns, no gas-powered stoves. Said all I could have was a box of crayons. So I told them I was creative. I could make coffee with crayons. So today we're going to give it a try. Okay, we can't have any gas-powered lanterns, so we're going to improvise. Crayons are made out of wax. Paraffine's a wax, so we got some paraffine oil lanterns and a candle lantern. So let's get some light going on here. Got this old lantern here. I think that's Japanese writing on the back, but don't hold me to that. I have no clue. I don't have a clue what it is. But some kind of foreign language. That's the only markings on it. It's a stainless steel lantern. It's solid built. I really like it. I've had this a few years. Oil box slides out. Like I said, it's all stainless steel. It's designed to be hanging on a bracket on the wall somewhere. You can't set it on a flat surface because it smokes real bad because it don't draw enough oxygen. So I've got these two little boards cut back here. I can elevate it up off the ground or up off the table. Burns pretty good like that. Except if I put it flat on that table, she smokes up a storm. This little lamp right here, several months ago, my neighbor moved here from Michigan. Well, a few years ago she moved here, but a few months ago she gave me this lamp. And she'd been to Michigan visiting family. And one of her family members had it, was getting rid of it, and she brought it to me. And as I was reaching it up to put it on my top shelf with my lanterns, she didn't have the globe on right. She had it, this ring was on top of it, and it was real wobbly. And as I reached up over my head, that globe fell and hit the floor and shattered. And I saved the lamp. And but I mean, I dropped it right there in front of her right after she gave it to me. And anyway, long story short, I was at one of the Peddler's Mall the other day, and I found the exact same globe I'd broke. So how you like that? So we can light that up and give it a little get a little light with that one. And then I got my old Stonebridge candle lantern. It's from back in the 1800s, if I'm not mistaken. May be wrong on that too. Pretty cool. Folds down flat. You like it? Anyway, I got these old hand-dipped beeswax candles. I cut one down to fit in there. Figured the old hand-dipped beeswax would be appropriate candle to burn in an old lantern this age. Like it. Let's get to processing these crayons. Okay, they took away my stoves and my lanterns. They didn't say nothing about kerosene. And I'm out of propane. And I don't think they would approve of propane. But I do have this old Promise kerosene blowtorch. Pretty cool old torch. Okay, Chuck had been on the back of the bus eating on some Altoids. He left his tin back there, so I was obliged to turn it into a little stove. Found some leftover jute twine from the bow drill class we was using for bird's nest. Made a little wick. So let's see what happens here. Alright, still a little bit warm, but it's kind of solidified. Cooled down enough you can touch it, you can move it around. You can see I moved it while it's still hot. It kind of got runny, but we say we give this a try and see what happens. They didn't frisk me. They threw me in the back of the bus and gave me the crayons. I happen to have this little pocket stove in my pocket. This is not GPA, so they can't complain. Hope this is not a failure. That's alright if it is. We still make coffee. I got trioxazine and an Esbit tablet there. What do you think? Let's see what happens. We got fire. How long it'll last, but we got fire. I think this just might work. Check this out. Only been burning a couple of minutes. Look at all the little bubbles on the bottom. That's perfect for my coffee right there. That's the way I like it. The bubbles on the bottom and the steam. I have no doubt if I leave that on there a few more minutes, we're going to have a rolling boil. Flame's not showing up too good in the bright light, but you seen it burning while I had the lights out. Yeah. That's perfect. Okay, it worked really well for making the coffee. It heated the water just the way I wanted it. I have no doubt if I left it on, it would have came to a boil. But as far as cooling back down, that ain't going to happen anytime soon. Probably not tonight. That wax jute twine is just holding a light ember in there. It's staying hot. You can see it's still smoking. I mean, it's going to, ain't no telling how long it'll do that. It'll probably go most of the night like that. Just a little ember in there, holding that heat. Bet that'll work. Alright, what you guys think? I don't need no lantern, no stove to make coffee. Perfect temperature. Like I said, if I left it on longer, it would have gone to a boil. But I got the temperature I wanted it. Alright, this cup's got to go to somebody. It's going to go to a few people. It's going to go all the boys on the bus. Hey, y'all might put me back there. Ron, I think it's your idea to give me the crayons, so you're the one messed up. So, I got my coffee regardless. This cup's going to go to all the boys on the back of the bus. Alright, y'all know the routine. Like, share, subscribe. God bless. Okay, the little medicine cup worked. Smothered out my ember. And it's starting to solidify. Can't pronounce it. Solidify. Yeah, worked pretty good. Let's see if this thing will, how it relights. Thing burns blue when I cut back the oxygen. Put the pot on it. It's a lot more blue flame.